name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up.
Desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
And like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert, and then like everyone else they bring like food and drinks.
Whip that, whip it.
Has anyone seen Ava Baroni? The little white girl that Diddy adopted. Where'd he get her from? Was she the pick of the litter? Poor baby.
Remember that random white girl who popped up in Diddy's Instagram Live in 2020, the one he claimed he adopted out of nowhere? Ava Barron Combs, well, after Cassie filed her lawsuit and exposed the entire Diddy enterprise, this so-called adopted girl straight up disappeared. No posts, no updates, just silence. Word is she was allegedly one of Diddy's victims too, who was actually stolen when she was a child. However, now some reports are coming about how Ava that suggests that she is alive and ran away to an unknown town to protect herself. To understand what really went down, let's rewind real quick. It was 2020. Had the world on pause, then out of nowhere Diddy pops up on IG Live talking about he adopted a white girl, Ava Barron Combs. Now folks didn't ask too many questions back then, thinking he was just joking and the girl was a friend of Diddy's twins. But now that he's knee-deep in lawsuits with all kinds of freaky allegations, folks are hitting rewind on that video and that IG Live video. Shady from the jump. Ava said, "Hi, I'm Ava, I'm a Scorpio." Like she on back page or something. Did he cut her off real quick? Like she almost said too much.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
He doubled back talking about she still got her parents, but also his child. Now many are now wondering if she was legally adopted or just borrowed for the cameras.
I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
Now, right after that adoption post hit Instagram, Ava straight up vanished. No pics with Diddy's crew, no posts, no updates. But here's where it gets wild. Folks started digging, connecting dots. And word on the street, Diddy might have been playing the whole world. Turns out there's old photos of Ava chilling with the Combs twins from way back, like way younger than she looked in that video. Now, according to some reports, she is the daughter of one of Diddy's close associates, which one we don't know. But then there's another theory, which is just straight up scary. Folks online started pointing out that Ava looks way too much like Ava Grace Baldwin, the girl who vanished back in 2015 when she was just 6. Then there are multiple accounts on TikTok claiming to be Ava. First, there was the TikTok account of a young girl who looked like Ava, or at least what an older version of her might look like, and her bio read, "Hi, I'm Ava Barron Combs, and I'm fine."
Here's the TikTok page, and it even says, "Hi, I'm Ava Baroni Combs, and I'm fine." I mean, here's like a TikTok she's posted, right? I've seen a lot of people on YouTube repost this, yada, yada, yada. I mean, if you guys look, that even has 9.1 million views on her account, along with this one with 2.7, 2.5, 2.8. Well, here's a brand new video that she just posted 20 hours ago, and it's just this.
Papa Combs decided.
So I think it's just a YouTube video, and she just put these emojis.
Adopted kids and everybody else.
Like, it's definitely just a video exposing her or Diddy or whatever, and that.
But this girl turned out to be an imposter. However, by the time people realized that she had already taken everyone on a wild goose chase, internet detectives took it upon themselves to dissect every photo on her page, which has now been taken down, by the way. But what they found left room for more questions than answers, and almost every picture or video on the account there was a faceless old man in the background that alone was more than enough proof to make people conclude that Ava was sold out to him.
Tracked down her TikTok, and people are worried for her since she's in a hotel with a man. So people think that she was sold into this life.
Another controversy began when a second girl posing to be Ava Combs hopped on the scene. And this one was even weirder because this Ava in question wasn't just giving off subtle hints that she was sold out as a freak-off girl. She confirmed it with the weird captions and tags she put on her videos. Take this one for instance, where she wrote, "Life gets hard when you're forced into experiences you didn't ask for. Keep going. #Diddy, #victim, #pray." However, the real Ava is actually safe and sound, or at least that is what they want us to believe. The Combs twins recently dropped a video to calm the noise, showed Ava for a quick second, just enough to say, "See, she's good." But instead of clearing things up, it just made it way sketchier.
And we're gonna take our cousin Kwai and Ava. You guys all know her and remember her and ask about her every day, so you get to see her. Yay! But yeah, we're gonna get ready for that soon. Hey guys, so we're with Ava and Kwai. We're going for snack riding. We're on the way. Our appointment's at 3 and it's 2:17, so we kind of like gotta hurry, but we'll be there at 2:57, so we're gonna be good. But we're
Linked her social media, and her post suggests that she's off in the middle of nowhere looking like she's hiding out, and from the energy she gave off in that clip with the twins, it's like she don't even rock with Diddy, no. More almost like she's trying to distance herself from everything it was giving held hostage energy, same energy folks spotted in that old video from back in the day when Diddy's kids did that bake-off thing all the kids were laughing, having fun, except Ava. She was stiff, zoned out, eyes dodging the camera like it was a trap. Something about her body language screamed, "I don't belong here."
Desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, and like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert, and then like everyone else they bring like food and drinks. And, like, yeah.
Whip that, whip it, whip it, whip it.
Here's where it gets nasty. While Ava was floating in and out of Diddy's mansion, the only folks she was ever really seen with were Diddy's sons Justin and Christian Combs. And if you've been paying attention, you'd probably already know these dudes have been caught up in the same storm. Diddy's drowning in Justin Combs named in Lil Rod's lawsuit, the same lawsuit that's throwing dirt on Diddy for running freak shows. These are the same dudes Ava was always around, like all the time Diddy wasn't watching her. Allegedly, he left her under the care of these boys. You telling me that a young girl adopted out of nowhere barely smiles in videos, always looks like she's begging for help with her eyes, and the main folks she's hanging with are Diddy's scandal-soaked sons. You connect the dots. But it gets even worse. The moment Diddy said his adoption of Ava was just like Madonna's, that's when everybody began side-eyeing things, cause if you know anything about Madonna's controversial adoptions, it's riddled with allegations of shady legal dealings.
That's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody. We want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids, and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Breoni Combs.
The Ethiopian World Federation already exposed her for allegedly taking kids from their families under false pretenses. No real paperwork, no proper clearance, just scooping them up and flying them out like vacation souvenirs. And that's the playbook Diddy said he was copying, and insiders like Jaguar have been loud about what went down with Ava, that she might be just one out of many Morocco, Dubai, them hidden white parties. She's hinting that Ava wasn't adopted like he claimed, but trafficked and allegedly exploited.
Anyone seen Ava Barone? The little white girl that Diddy adopted. Where did you get her from? Was she the pick of the litter? Those poor babies. People should go back and do a little research in the 90s, especially in the mid-late 90s and early 2000s. The diddler used to the white parties. Bangkok, Dubai, and in Morocco, where child prostitution is legal. He's been snatching up little kids for decades.
Across the online community, they've been loud, one user wrote. He wants a little girl around his grown sons. So bad, kind of strange, the FBI should subpoena Ava to make sure she is okay, please. Another dude hit hard, saying she said she's a Scorpio like on the dating sites, TF. He stopped her fast, so was Ava really adopted or just part of Diddy's image game going wrong? And why did she disappear without a trace? Let's hear your take in the comments, and if you're into raw, unfiltered stories the industry tries to bury, stick around because what's coming next is even wilder. Click through and stay locked in.